Hello and welcome to another great week on the Jet Set. Coming up on today's show, our Jet Set and Español correspondent Juan Albarran is taking us to explore the Yogi Bear Jellystone Park Resort.
And we've got your in-flight entertainment update.
And of course, we've got the travel headlines that have us talking. All this and more is on approach. You're watching the Jet Set. Are you ready to go?
It's time to Jet Set.
We have your ticket to travel, food, and fitness.
And everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. It's time to paddle through the river of travel news on Here's This, powered by TravelPulse.com. Southwest Airlines, facing what it says is likely 30% less passenger traffic this fall compared to last year, is offering a buyout package to employees in order to cut its workforce. The news was first reported by the Dallas Morning News. Quote, "Given our current situation, my number one goal is to protect the future of Southwest Airlines and do my best to provide job security for our employees," said Southwest CEO Gary Kelly in a letter to employees regarding the retirement and leave options. He continued to say it was clear that for the near future, we are currently overstaffed. It's imperative that we bring our employee numbers down voluntarily. Now, in Southwest Airlines history, they've never laid anybody off.
Are you serious?
So they're really trying to offer these packages to have folks who are thinking about leaving and don't necessarily, or maybe they want to do something else completely, giving them that option before they have to involuntarily, set people.
This is one of the things I like about Southwest Airlines is they put their employees first. They care about all of their amazing employees and making sure that everyone's taken care of in this excruciating time. I mean, can you imagine looking at your workforce and having to, I have to let some of you go in order to survive. So I wish everyone at Southwest just...
It's a tough time in the airline industry. I mean, every airline's suffering with having too many employees. I mean, Delta, we just learned last week, grounded 600 airplanes.
Oh,
so
man.
With 600 airplanes, how many crews worked on that airplane in a given day?
And also, you know that Southwest flight attendants, they love their job. They love their job. They're a family. They're always having fun, and there's such a community there. So my heart goes out to everyone at Southwest, and hopefully we can get back in the sky soon.
I know. I can't wait. All right, now the demand, as we were just talking about, for air travel is still quite low in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic, down almost 90% compared to the same period just last year. But airports are expecting crowding problems. So why are airports preparing for the challenges of overcrowding at their respective facilities? Well, social distancing, that's become a thing. Right now, it might not be an issue, but as the flying public slowly returns to the air, it will become a case of too many people and not enough space. Where once officials were fine with packing in customers like sardines, especially around the ticket counters, security checkpoints, seating at the gate, social distancing, and the lack of usable space will definitely be making things more difficult.
Okay, one of my least favorite things before all this was, when it's almost time to board. And you can feel everyone surging towards the gates and they're trying to jockey for the place.
As an airline employee, we had a name for that. Gate lice.
100% accurate. So that just feeling. So how is it going to be now? Are they just going to have everyone on a line, or?
It almost makes you wonder, when they make the announcement that we're going to start boarding soon, stay seated until your group or zone or whatever is called. Do you think people will actually stay seated?
Well, let's just remind ourselves about what humans do. When you tell a human no, they do the opposite of that. So it'll be very interesting, especially at DCA, our home airport. It's a tiny airport. So I'm wondering how they're gonna make everyone apart from each other.
I don't know. I mean, and then you also wonder if airlines do continue to block the middle seats, then there should be less people. But for how long are airlines going to be trying to socially distance on the planes, considering it's going to cut into their profits? And as we know with the airlines, it's always the bottom line, and whether or not the executives are going to take their big, balloon payment at the end of the year.
I don't see that middle seat being blocked off, taken out, anything, nothing. No.
So you should try it out on the next flight then.
I don't think so.
We'll be right back in 30 seconds with more of the Jet Set.
I don't fit.
I know, actually.
I can't fit.
That would be
It's time for everyone's favorite IFE update. Okay, listen to this, The Dollop. The Dollop is a podcast hosted since April of 2014 by American comedians Dave Anthony and Gareth Reynolds. Each episode centers around an event or person from history selected for its humorousness or peculiarity. Fans of both comedy and history will be drawn to the wild stories and quick improv skills of Gareth. Okay, read this, The Night Watchman. Based on the extraordinary life of National Book Award-winning author Louise Erdrich's grandfather, who worked as a night watchman and carried the fight against native dispossession from rural North Dakota all the way to Washington, D.C. This powerful novel explores the themes of love and death with lightness and gravity and unfolds with the elegant prose, sly humor, and depth of feeling of a master craftsman. I like this. Okay, watch this. Tall girl. I actually would like to watch this. Jody, the tallest girl in her high school, yeah, that was me, has always felt uncomfortable in her own skin. But after years of slouching, being made fun of, yes, and avoiding attention at all costs, Jody finally decides to find the confidence to stand tall.
You know that really, really tall girl that you go to school with?
Would you maybe wanna...
Well, that's me.
Never mind.
16 years old, 6'1.5".
Well, how's the weather up there?
Nice sweatpants, Sasquatch.
What'd you say to my best friend?
Farida, please.
Honey, you just have to be strong in the face of adversity. Oh, I love it. That's the one.
You're perfect.
I just think it's crazy you won't date a short guy. You really think that at any moment some taller than you, perfect guy is just gonna walk through that door?
Okay. I'm going in.
You are?
No, of course I'm not. The guy got out of customs, an hour ago, and she's already marking her territory.
How you liking America so far?
I'm liking America very much so far.
One day, Jody, you're gonna stand up and say, I love all 73 inches of myself.
Where do bears, humans, and water parks all come together? It's coming up after a quick break.
My backyard.
DC has a big problem.
Are you looking for a fun, family-friendly vacation that will have something for everyone? You know I am. Well, our jet set and Español correspondent Juan Albarran went to Burleson, Texas to the Yogi Bear Jellystone Park Camp Resort to bring us just that.
Hi guys, I'm here at Yogi Bear's Jellystone Park Camp Resort, just south of Fort Worth, Texas. And I'm going to show you around this 100-acre family-friendly resort, and we might even get to see Yogi Bear himself. Located in Burleson, Texas, right outside the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Jellystone Park offers a unique camping experience that is easy on the wallet and entertaining for all age levels. Wherever you choose to sleep out under the stars, claim an RV site, or snuggle up in a cozy, comfortable cabin, they offer accommodation for every type of camper, with the best amenities possible. For my stay, I decided to take advantage of one of the well-appointed premium cabins, which offer a more luxurious way to experience the resort. Each rustic upscale cabin features handmade piney furnishing, original artwork, and a riverstone fireplace. After getting settled into my cabin, I went out to meet with Annette Tay to experience what the park is really about. The community of people who make this place so welcoming. So thank you so much, Ms. Annette, for receiving us here. So how are you enjoying the park? You really like it? You come every year?
I love it. We've been coming here for the last 5 years and enjoy it. It's all family oriented and we bring our whole crew.
Cool, that's great. And also the weather and the long weekend is very nice to enjoy with your family, kids, and going around.
Yeah.
What do you recommend for all our viewers to do in this location?
You can either land camp in one of the cabins, or you can tent camp down by the lake. You can fish. They have a catch and release. Big catfish. We have several pictures of our kids pulling out big catfish, perch. There's several parks for the kids. There's bicycle riding. There's so much to do here.
So like you was telling me before, you come here every year. what brings you here every year for this specific weekend, for this specific holiday? What makes you come back?
We come here because of the atmosphere, the security for our family. Like I said, we have several kids. They're small. We don't have to worry about them here because they have so many employees that watch out for you. If they see anything that's dangerous, of course, they let you know. But we come here because the value of the money and the entertainment. It's all family geared, and I can't go anywhere and spend the money that I'm spending here and get the experience that I'm getting.
So in the family of Yogi bears, what is your favorite character? What is your favorite bear?
That's hard to choose because, like I said, Yogi's bear has always been a part of my life, and when I first came here, I found my world. I guess I'm gonna say Yogi because he's the character.
The main character.
He's the character. He's the one that keeps them all going.
Okay.
And here, he loves all over my children.
Yes,
So.
and also he's around and all.
Yes, there's Cindy, Boo. You can meet them all.
Perfect. Okay, great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Annette was right. There really are endless activities to do here at Jellystone Park. One of the activities for the kids was tie-dyeing shirts. And while I love the colorful craft project, for me, I had to follow my sweet tooth to the country creamery for a tasty treat. When you are here in Jellystone Park, one of the things you need to try is the homemade ice cream. One of my favorite, Boo Boo Bear. Very good. To end the day, I joined Boo Boo Bear for the Hey 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 ride. I had so much fun riding on the vintage fire truck and paradigm through the park. There is a sense of community here that brings back memories of summer camp and makes you feel like a kid again.
Many of us struggle with income and bills. We need to know the resources available to us. Consumers are looking to cut costs, but they can't give up essential services, and they want to be able to hang on to the things that they enjoy, like movies, TV, games, etc. So CNBC financial contributor Winnie Sun is here to help us stabilize income, reallocate budgets, and get more money and help us reduce waste. Hi, Winnie.
Hey there. This is Winnie Sun, known as a Wealth Whisperer and financial contributor. I am here with some financial tips for you to get through this very challenging time known as the pandemic. We want to make sure you come out of this financially stronger. One of the areas I want to talk about is reoccurring expenses. You know, so many times in our budget, we're wondering where all the money goes. And oftentimes it's those reoccurring expenses like subscriptions or your wireless cell phone bill or even your auto insurance. But you want to take a look and see if there's something of better value right now. For example, T-Mobile has a Magenta plan that can save families up to $442, including all taxes and fees, no hidden costs, and they also promise no extra costs for 5G. They also offer all these freebies, including Netflix on Us, scam protection, domestic and international travel benefits, and don't forget my husband's favorite, T-Mobile Tuesdays, where you get free discounts and freebies every Tuesday. The other thing you want to check out is my friends at Intuit, the global financial planning platform who bring you TurboTax, QuickBooks, and Mint. They have built through knowledge engineering, the Intuit Aid Assist tool, and several relief estimator tools to help you better understand the federal relief PPP loan and tax credits available for those of us who are struggling. This is part of the stimulus package, and a lot of times it's hard to navigate those tax credits and the CARES Act. So consumers and as well as small business owners, make sure that you add this to your web browser. Bookmark intuit.com/financial-tips. In addition, check out T-Mobile's website and check out the Magenta plan today. For more information on me, you can check out winniesun.com. Now back to you.
Thanks, Winnie. We've got more of Juan's trip to the Jellystone Park coming up after a quick break.
Welcome back to the Jet Set. We're rejoining our Jet Set and Español correspondent Juan Albarran on his trip to explore the Yogi Bears Jellystone Park Camp Resort. You have to say it like that.
One of the main attractions at Jellystone is the Pirates Cove Water Park. It features 11 water slides, 2 waterfalls, and a 750-foot-long lazy river. And I want to try them all.
If you want to get out of the stress daily, you can come here every weekend, every day, and break the stress. Taking a trip down the massive slide was thrilling, so I thought it was time to chill out in the Coconut Lagoon and lounge on the lazy river. It's the perfect way to spend an afternoon in the Texas sun. With afternoon at the water park complete, I went to meet with Carol Tucker, who was host at a family reunion.
So some of the reasons we chose this location is because it has activities for our youngest children. And it's important that our younger children have fun when they come to the family reunion so that they want to come back the next year. And so we look for a location where they had activities like the paintball and the water park. They have been so excited about the water park. But it's also a good time for, any age, because we can sit around on the porches, we can talk, play cards, play the cornhole. It's just activities for all ages. And so it is a great place just for families to come and have activities for all ages, but especially for the younger ones, because we want our younger children to know the older generation, and they look forward to coming to the family reunion.
Whatever your reason for coming to Yogisburg Jellystone Park, you will find a good time. From an exciting game of paintballing to getting yourself lost in a maze, okay, very lost, or spending a morning fishing. You will find it here.
Juan, it looks like you're having a great time.
I did, and the activities list has something for everyone, from craft projects with the kids to paintballing and even an escape room. But for me, I think I really enjoyed the water park the most.
Thanks, Juan. We can't wait for you to come back.
Thank you. For my fellow Spanish speaker, please check out my Jet Set en Español video, and for more information, you can visit the jetset.tv to see my in-depth article.
What stories have us smiling under our face masks? Well, we've got them on Here's More, powered by TravelPulse.com. Comedians held the first ever drive-in stand-up comedy show for residents of the New York City borough of Queens as coronavirus restrictions continue to gradually be eased across the city. Comedian Jay Nong can be seen standing on the bed of a pickup truck while performing in front of a live audience at the Bel Air Restaurant and Diner in Astoria. Who honked their horns in addition to laughing and applauding to all the jokes? Take a look.
Who cares if I jump off my apartment building after this show, right? It doesn't matter as long as you guys are enjoying yourself out for tonight.
I haven't been on stage in 73 days for a live audience. Last time was in Michigan in March, so it was weird. I mean, I've done some Zoom shows, but it's not like riding a bike comedy. Like being up there, you're thinking about your jokes a little bit, you're rusty, and also this is not really a regular audience, so you see people laughing in their cars, and they're honking their horns and brighting at you, and you hear laughs here and there, but it was strange, but it felt good to actually just get up there in front of people again. But if he's going to go regular, it's definitely going to take getting used to, just like any room or any kind of different venue.
I think it's a great idea. I mean,
I do too.
We have to find different ways to do things right now while we have social distancing.
But listen,
around.
When I first moved to New York, I lived in Astoria, and there's such a great sense of community there. So I can definitely see everyone just getting out and just needing to laugh and have a good time. This is a great idea. And also, this time has really made people inventive and
creative,
innovative to kind of bring smiles to each other in such a weird time. So good job.
I want to go to a drive-in movie.
I do
I know
too.
I did it as a kid. I don't remember where. I just remember being at one. But like, it'd be fun to do it as an adult and have it be like a normal thing.
And they're coming back.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
We've got to take a quick break, but we've got lots more of the Jet Set coming up in just a minute. During these challenging times, we are trying to end the show on a lighter note, and this week we're taking a look at some of our favorite funny, creative, and sometimes just plain weird face masks that make us laugh. Now, I think we all want a little more personal space nowadays, and this person has decided to make that perfectly clear with this. Now, Nikki, I have a lot of questions about this. Like,
he's very busy.
What's with the tubes? Like,
listen, he's been at home for a while and he needed a project and maybe I don't know.
But the tubes are hollow. If you look really closely, you can see they're hollow.
But look at how he's standing. He's like, yeah, I've made that.
I don't know. Okay, so this next one is, well, creative repurposing.
No.
Yeah, definitely something that I wouldn't be doing.
Nope.
No.
That makes me
Okay,
uncomfortable.
now this is just adorable. I mean,
very cute.
Stormtrooper.
Very
I don't
cute.
know if I'd be
this
too
one.
afraid of her though.
Yeah.
And then of course we have this. Now
it was me.
Our producer April would love to be dressed as a unicorn. It's a dream of hers.
Is it really?
Yes, it is. She just sent it to one of her friends actually because she was just upset that she couldn't wear it herself.
Well, listen, thank you for joining us on the Jet Set.
And maybe next week April will be here wearing the uniform costume. You'll have to see.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
But just like in the wine aisle, I like that. That person is like, listen,
unicorns need wine too, Nikki.